Hey everyone. Okay, so today I wanted to see if I can do a short video. I keep saying that, but it's about how to stay warm when it's cold because, my word, I get Raynaud's. I hate the cold because I'm just not comfortable. So, and Raynaud's means that I lose the blood from my fingers and my extremities so that it's really cold for me because it won't heat up. And even then, if they're cold for too long, then you've got no oxygen in those areas, and that's really, really bad for your extremities. So, and I have kids who play football now, and at the weekends I sometimes have to stand out there and watch while I'm slowly freezing. Okay, so one of my tricks is to use my normal circulatory system like as a saturating system. And so I'll do it all the time. It's really cold at the moment. It's colder, a lot colder a lot of other places. This might really help you. I use the fact that movement generates heat. And also, if it's affecting the circulatory system, so it gets your pulse up a little bit, then that naturally travels around your body. That's the point of it. So you can warm up the whole of your body and be really toasty. And I used to use this on purpose when I was picking up the kids from school because I'd park a bit further away and then run to the place because I'm at work as well. So I'm coming home from work, and you know how like you're often stuck in situations where you've got to get from here to there in faster in less time than you've got. So you run. There you go. But it meant that I could turn up to places. Everyone else is freezing. They're all like, oh my God, I'm frozen. They've been waiting around. Me, I walk in, I'm steaming, I'm loving it. I don't care if, there's steam comes off my hair, all this kind of stuff. I don't care. I'm warm. They're all thinking, you jammy git. But moving and knowing how you work really helps. And most people I know struggle to get all this exercise in, all this movement in. Okay, that's one way I do it with. No one knows, because the second I see people, I just slow down and walk and pretend that's what I've been doing. Because everything I do without anyone seeing. Yeah, I just want to fit in. And so there's all sorts of ways. You don't have to do anything fast. You don't have to run fast. You can just kind of do a shuffle, little shuffle, not quite jogging, not quite walking. But I do that a lot because, and when I'm out walking, I did it last night actually I got further round because it was nice out. And sometimes you're in a spot where you're just enjoying the chilling of being outside and there's no pressures on you. You're not at work. It was nice. Some people will go, what on earth is walking? Who enjoys that? But I love it. Okay. But the same as this, it was so cold outside, you could feel it everywhere. My feet are freezing. You can feel it through through my jeans. I could feel the air biting through. But once I've started moving, within 5-10 minutes, you're warm enough, and then you keep doing it throughout the walk every so often. Just shift a bit. Just get moving a little bit. It makes all the difference. It's wonderful. So that's a quick tip, okay? It might not be something you can do, and it's really icy out at the moment, so there's a certain way I'll move. The further you move your feet apart, the more likely you are to fall over. So when I kind of move like a penguin when it's really icy because I don't fall over. And also that means you're less likely to, say, just push your legs too far away, like slip a bit. And that can cause injuries in your back and in your legs and all sorts of stuff, just because the muscles have to suddenly strain to catch you. And you won't feel it in the moment, you'll feel it later. That's wider things. But it's cold, but it's also therefore an excuse to go out. And because it's cold, you don't sweat as much, which is great when you come home. You don't suddenly need a shower like you do in the summer. So this is my trick for making sure I'm toasty warm, love being outside, and I get to enjoy it. And it means that I naturally get so many of the movement types that I need. I get good stats, in minutes of all sorts of elevation, speed, walking for long enough, walking high enough, all these different things that, we all notice we get measured on these days with our watches and things like that. I get these without even trying for things like this, but that I also enjoy it because I'm suddenly warm. And I can use this in lots and lots of situations. So that's one small little thing. It's just a short little tip that I find very, very useful. And the more I look to do that, actually going upstairs is the same kind of thing. Going upstairs warms you up like anything else. So if you're in a cold situation, sometimes basically take the opportunity to move, to go get a cup of coffee or go. I often wander around stadiums when I've been in there. When you sit inside and you're just sitting down and you're freezing because, it really hurts me. So I literally get up and walk around just to do that. And then I might find ways to get a bit more energy in. So got a lot of situations you can't run, but you can go upstairs. You can go downstairs. I'll explore places, and I'll often see lots of really cool things, like going around the stadium. So when we went to West Ham with the family, I got to see more of the stadium than they did, so you see it from different angles. I do it around our local stadium when we saw the European champions were there. That was wonderful. Same as we went to athletics. I'd gone all the way I could around the stadium, and you just see things you wouldn't normally see. Sometimes you're standing right next to some of the stars. I do it around Wimbledon. I've seen so many. Excuse me, the big list of people that I've seen just from walking around. You see more than when you're just sitting, for that obvious reason that you can. So yeah, those are things. But just moving, use your body as a heater. A normal heating system, the system we all kind of have, the central heating system, get the muscles generating the heat and get that distributed through your body by moving. Get the heart pumping, get everything around your body. Hope that helps. Let me know if there's anything else that can help. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.